Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are in the world and whatever time of day that you are watching this video, hello and welcome. If you're new to the tribe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it for email notifications of new videos, and I upload all the time. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. Your presence is so appreciated. All right, don't forget to also give me a like button and share this message with someone. They may be inspired too. Okay, this is going to be our weekly high vibe reading. Okay, so thank you for coming back. We're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to do so by showing you which cards I use. Today I'm using the Angels of Light by Diana Cooper, also the Archangel Michael deck, and the High Vibe deck. All right, so if you're interested in any of those decks, go ahead and order them. I'm going to be using those three every Monday for our High Vibe reading. Okay? All right, so welcome, 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 welcome. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. All right, and if you need to reach out, go right ahead. I do get back to people, especially when I go through my email addresses. I don't respond on the weekends because that's the time where I take to rejuvenate and also to hold workshops. So if you're interested in that, head on over to my website, and the information about that is in the box below. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? Remember, we are the High Vibe reading. We are going to be overseen by Archangel Michael. And I got my Archangel Michael statue out to show you. This is Archangel Michael and how he is depicted. And Michael is all about safety. Michael is all about protection. Michael is all about our safety and about making certain that we are using our wisdom. Okay? So here we go. Let's first call in the angels. And I always start itching on this because that tells me that the message coming through is going to be very, very insightful and powerful. So you can have this for this week. All right? Okay, so I have my crystal, and the crystal I'm going to use today is very different than what I've used previously. I do have my rose quartz here, but I also have a piece of selenite. And selenite can clear itself, it can clear other crystals, but it is also the crystal that is associated with Monday. Monday is also known as Moon Day, or the first day of, on many calendars it's the first day of the week. On a Julian calendar it starts on a Sunday, okay? But this is the crystal I'm going to be using today, and it is humming. I just finished clearing other crystals with it, and at times it'll flake off and there'll be little pieces, but I love a good piece of selenite, and I have several of them here on my desk. All right, so here we go. This is going to help with the bringing up the vibration. All right, and we're also going to do the heart link. Remember, the heart link is from IET, Integrated Energy Therapy process. It is a hands-on healing, second generation learning modality, and I am a master instructor, so I can show you the first 3 levels. There are 5. I can show you the first 3 levels of how to use this method, either for yourself, for your friends, your family, community, or in becoming a teacher. And when you get to teacher level, there are about 20 different workshops that you can hold on your own, and you learn all of them. It is a modality that is higher than Reiki, which many people know because right now Reiki is the buzzword. And I did do a video on what IET, or Integrated Energy Therapy, is. All right, but anyway, right now we're going to get into the high vibe reading, okay? So stay with me. All right, so we're going to bring in the angels. angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, benevolent beings from all space and time, our guardian angels, our spiritual teams, our ancestors who really loved us and watch over us. Come in, surround us, guide us, and bring in the information and guidance that is so needed for this week. We are so thankful and appreciative of all that you offer, all that we have, and everything in between. Angels, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being a part of our life. Thank you for inspiration. Thank you for guidance. Thank you for keeping us safe. And thank you for bringing us to what is for our highest good and highest healing. Thank you, 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 thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get into the read, okay? At one point there, I got chills, so we'll see what this reading is all about today. First, let's get our message from Archangel Michael and see. Now, I did the shuffling before I got on the reading so that I honor your time and you're not just sitting here watching me shuffle cards, okay? But now I'm going to go ahead and select them, and we're going to get an overarching message from Archangel Michael, who is all about protecting us, keeping us safe, and going about helping us on our journey. Remember, if you're not sure which angel to call on, and on this channel we say, get the flock in here. Wisdom from the Angels is a spiritual channel. It is not a religious channel, although many of the messages are connected with the divine. So I hope that you are becoming inspired and that it is starting to show up in your life. This is a high vibe reading, and when we can keep our vibration at a high vibe level, we can remain calm even in the middle of chaos. So that's what's going on right now on the planet, and chaos happens so that we can begin to have that breakdown in order to have a breakthrough. Okay? All right, Archangel Michael, what is it you want us to focus on this week? What is our focus for this week? Oh, take the top card. Okay. All righty, so we're going to go ahead and take the top card. And on each one of my decks, I have a piece of crystal, and it's clear quartz that I put on them to keep them at high vibe level. All right, so we have that. Okay, now let's get an angel message from the Angels of Light by Diana Cooper. Okay, and let's see what the message is from this week, for this week. They're saying pick 3 cards. Okay. Bottom and top. Alrighty, so let's put this over here with this crystal, and let's get the high vibe message for the week. I love this particular deck because everything on it is about how to maintain a high vibration. And right now we are in a time where we are smoothing out the energies from last year before we can really fully integrate the energies of this year. So you're going to be feeling a little maybe wobbly until the end of March, as we try to really get, let's see if we can get this so it's not so much of a glare on me. Okay. Yes, that is my bookcase that you're probably seeing in the picture. But anyway, we are going to see the high vibe for this week. Oh, they're saying take 3 also. Alrighty, so I guess we're going to be really in high vibration. So what's the difference between high vibration and low vibration? I forgot to print out the chart, but what the difference is when we have, remember, there's 2 governing, really overarching energies on planet Earth. The energy of fear and the energy of love. The energy of fear is all about low vibration, keeping ourselves always wanting, always in conflict, keeping ourselves not feeling 100%, always doubting, negative conversation that we have with ourselves and with others, and allowing those relationships that are of a low vibration to really pull us down. It's all about feeling like a victim. Oh, woe is me. It's all about not feeling good enough. The love vibration is about harmony, peace, forgiveness. It is about accepting things the way they are. It is not about playing the blame game or shaming others. It's about being compassionate and kind. Now, you may say, well, it's impossible for me to always be in that arena. That is what we're striving for. Unless you have made a choice and done a lot of your own inner work to get to that point. Now, what does that require to get to that point? Is you really stepping up to the plate and saying, this is what I will allow, this is what I will not. Clear boundaries. It's also about you really making a choice, making a decision. What is your life going to look like? Do you want more fear and chaos, or do you want more harmony and peace? Fear and love. Which side of the coin do you wish to be on? Because there's only two sides to the coin. Under those are a lot of other things that are going on. Now, that doesn't mean you can't be high vibe and then one day you're upset. It doesn't mean that when you're in high vibration you don't stand up for yourself. Actually, it's the opposite. When we are in high vibration, we are not only standing up for ourselves, but we're real clear about our boundaries. Okay? So, I know I had to do my own inner work to get to be at a high vibration and maintain it and sustain it. And it is not always easy, but it takes courage. It takes you making the decision and making a choice to do it. And it is available to everyone. And guess what? It's free. Okay? All right. So here we're going to go. We're going to get into the reading, and if you want, I'm going to time stamp it at 12:31. All right, so that is when we're going to get into the high vibe reading. So if you want to skip to that, you can do so, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to put on my glasses so that I can see the small print. And I got new glasses because I've got new glasses all around the house. I'm still in readers. I don't have to go get a prescription. Anyway, I found out that a lot of the devices that I have, my eyesight has been affected by the blue rays. So you can go check that out and see if that's something you want more information about. But that's what's going on. All right, so, okay, here we go with this reading. And I sincerely hope that you and your family are doing well today. All right, so here's the message from Archangel Michael. And the message is, Dear Universe and Archangel Michael, and anyone else that you'd like to include, I ask for your divine intervention and then talk about what is the situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you. And then close it out. Okay? So that is a conversation. Some may call it a prayer. Some may call it just communicating or an invocation. It's a way to reach out to the angels. Now, when we heart link, that is also another way of reaching out to the angels, because what that begins is an energetic vibration that goes down our arm, through our heart, all the way up through all of our other chakras, including our soul star chakra, up into the angelic realm. Okay? And it is a very powerful energetic connection. And a lot of people will say when they first do it that they can start to feel like a buzzing in their body. If you don't feel anything, don't worry about it. It's happening on another level. Okay? All right, so that is the message from Archangel Michael. So if you're going through something right now, always know you can reach out to the angels for support. You can reach out to the angels for to discuss whatever it is you need as support in, or you need something changed, or you need more a clear understanding. That is a very powerful way to really get, I want to say, clarity around whatever the situation is that's going on. And I apologize for the lawn people. It's raining here and he's cutting the lawn, so that kind of tells you how this week is going to make the energy of this week or today. Anyway, and we do have a powerful week this week. We have a full moon in Leo. Leo, as you know, is the lion, and it is going to roar. So this week it seems a little like, whoa, rocky. It's that full moon energy, and it started yesterday. So if you're very sensitive to moon energy, you're probably feeling a lot of it right now. And we also have, just about the same day, Mercury goes retrograde. And you know, when Mercury goes retrograde, we have all kinds of funky things that happen. Mercury is the sign of communication. So when it is in retrograde motion, things go crazy. Things are not communicated well. I took my car specifically 2 weeks ago to get tuned up and maintained, because if you do have something that goes on with a vehicle or computer or other devices that you use, during a Mercury retrograde time, things can go really weird with them. And you may have to have another repair and another repair and another repair. Mercury retrograde began, the shadow period began last week, around the 14th, 15th. So start to look and see, if you just are curious, where communications might have been a little weird around that time. You might have also seen it play out on the global stage too. Okay, and Mercury will stay retrograde until mid-February, and then it'll also have another shadow. So for most of January and February, we're going to be dealing with the energies of Mercury retrograde, even though we are in the sign of Aquarius. And Aquarius is all about that forward movement, that higher thinking. So just keep that in mind if you're wondering what is going on. And if you're a woman and you're very sensitive to the moon, and it may be a time where you have your moon, just understand this too shall pass. And any discomfort that you have that's coming up, and this is for anyone, any discomfort that's coming up, anything that's triggering you, understand that that is the universe's way of saying, pay attention. There's some lesson there, there's some communication there, that if you pay attention to it, you will begin to get new information. Okay? All right, so the first card that comes up is a very high vibe, very high vibrational energy, kindness. Oh, you can't see it. Kindness. Okay, I'm not going to show the cards then, since it's such a, well, yeah, kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. First, be kind to yourself. Be reasonable, have reasonable expectations, and give yourself praise. Pat yourself on the back once in a while. In order to nurture the gentle quality of kindness, cherish yourself. In other words, honor yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically send a message to the universe and others that you hold the same energy for them. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those that feel isolated, and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. This is the card for Monday and Tuesday, and the affirmation is, I am kind to myself and others. So that's for Monday and Tuesday. Focus on kindness. Focus on how can you be kinder to yourself? How could you be kinder to others? And sometimes you may choose to say, the kindest thing I can do for them is to leave them alone. And follow through. Remember, healthy boundaries. Okay, here's the card for Wednesday, Thursday. Is that right? Yes, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes. Hello. Creativity is the card, and the message is the angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It has heralds and new ideas, inspirations for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. Let your imagination flow. And it is saying if you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. The angel wisdom reminds you that you are a co-creator with the divine. Use your power with wisdom and joy. And the affirmation for Wednesday and Thursday is I enjoy my creative powers and use them for my highest good. So that is the card, kindness. No, creativity. Hello. Okay. Okay. All right. Remember, Thursday we have a full moon in Leo. Leo is about being creative. Leo is that very fierce energy. It's a very fiery energy because it is a fire sign. And Leos are very clear about what it is that they want, desire in their life. They're very clear about when they get into a creative mode, they can really create things that would just really, really make your jaw drop. So this week, use your creativity. Work with the moon energy. You don't have to be afraid of it. If you're not aware of it, understand something, that's okay. It's time, you maybe something new you're interested in learning about. But there are different phases of the moon, and the moon does affect women who are very sensitive or those who have a feminine quality about them. So if you're feeling extra sensitive, you're feeling restless, if you're not able to sleep, that's because of the energy of the moon. And the moon is a very powerful, powerful, powerful energy. It pulls on the tides. So when we have a full moon, the tides are usually higher. So that's something you can just check out. I'm going to be doing a full moon meditation this week. So if you're interested, send me an email. All right? Okay. Okay. And the next one is acceptance. Acceptance means unconditional love. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are without judging, blaming, shaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything. My tongue is not working. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing your attention to it now. You are being asked to accept yourself. When you truly accept who you are, bumps and all, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. The affirmation is, I accept myself and others. So when we begin to accept ourselves and others, we also allow for our authentic self to show up. We take away the blaming, shaming, victim mentality of fear, and we can go into compassion, and we can embrace kindness, and we can just say, you know what, it is what it is, without wanting to change it. Because honestly, we don't have the power to change it. We can try to manipulate it. We can try to make people feel bad about it. We can shame and blame them. But again, that's lower vibrational energy. Okay? Now, high vibe, it's saying salt and pepper. Gently jump up and down. Shake up the mixture of energy that is within you. So here we had this I want to say we've had this one before. And it's saying, imagine hard pepper, dark pepper, as a negative energy, although it's not. But allow that to fall to earth to be recycled. Pepper is representing your fears and your emotions and your thoughts that no longer serve you. It's a heavy energy when we carry negative thoughts and energy in our body, we weigh ourselves down. When we can get to a point where we can say, I'm going to let it go. It makes you lighter. It brings your vibration up. Remember, we talked about that. So it also says, imagine light or salt coming down from above, filling you with light and happy energy, which moves you into a space once filled by pepper. Notice how you feel. So remember, we talked about taking salt baths or salt showers and adding a little salt maybe to our water sometimes. Salt is from the earth. Salt is very pure. Good old table salt works well. You don't have to go out and buy $30 soap that has salt in it to take a shower. What you can do is get a big box of salt, and I get the plastic containers and I set them in my bathroom, and I have salt containers around my house for different crystals, but I have a big thing, it's a tub of salt in my bathroom, and I just take a handful. If I'm taking a shower, I go ahead and I shower my body, and then at the end I will take some salt and I'll rub it all over my body very gently. Avoid your delicate spots like your face and other delicate parts of your body, but really just allow yourself to have a gentle scrub, and then rinse that off. Make sure you rinse it off really well. Start to notice how that helps you with sleeping. Start to notice how you start to feel very different. What salt does is it gets rid of all this gunk and stuff that's been attracted to your energetic field and allows you to just feel your own energy. It allows you to raise your vibration. So I'm going to do a thing on salt and why it's important. I'm going to do a video on that because I haven't yet. All right, inputs. Choose to consume TV, books, and podcasts that elevate, encourage, and raise your vibrations. Figure out which ones do that for you. Listen to and read things that make you laugh, that make you feel hopeful and inspired, and even silly or curious. That helps when we allow ourselves to be very loose and innocent. Our creativity rises, our vibration rises, our joy factor rises, our happiness rises. Happiness is something we give ourselves, and we can do that by being kinder to ourselves. When we can be kinder to ourselves, it's very easy to be kind to others. And the last card for this week is someone new. Talk to someone new, even if you just smile. Ask a stranger their name. It'll bring a smile to their face. You can also compliment someone. You know, when we start putting out good vibes in the universe and we start putting out good vibes in our communities, it starts to grow. It gets magnetic, and it starts to attract more good vibes toward us. And you know, yes, we're all in masks now, but when you smile, your eyes light up. We can communicate through that. And if you have on a face shield and you choose not to wear a mask, people can really see your beautiful, beautiful smile. And you can also change someone's day just by smiling at them. You know why? Because you're acknowledging them. And that's all anyone wants, is to be seen, to be acknowledged, to know that they matter, to know that, yes, I am enough. And just taking that message with them every single day out into the world. Can you imagine if we all did that? How differently we could change the vibration, not only within ourselves, in our families, in our communities, but also in the world. Okay? So that's the message for this week. Thank you for coming back. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this with someone who may really enjoy this message and be inspired. Come back next week for another high vibe reading, and stay tuned for the daily reading. Okay? All right, and we're going to do an unboxing this week. I know I promised today, but I'm still working on camera angles. So we're going to get that to you, I hope, by Wednesday. But come on back for the daily readings and the weekly reading, and I may start a new reading too. And I also have down different videos that I do, I promise to do. So I'm going to take time out and do those as well. All right. Thank you for coming back to Wisdom from the Angels. This is Carol, and I so appreciate you. If you're not sure which angel to call in, you don't have to Google it. Just say, angels, get the flock in here. Take care, and thank you for coming back again.